Well, hey guys, thanks for joining me. Today we are on Lake Norman participating in the QCKBF, what is it called? The Carolina Clash? I don't know, they got two kind of clashes. There's the Carolina Clash and there's the Catawba Clash. I think this is called the Carolina Clash. This is a multi-lake event where the lakes Norman, Mountain Island, and Wylie are all in play. Put in at the Hager Creek Access Area. Just where I stand tournament-wise, I had to skip the last tournament. There was some rescheduling that had to happen because of the Hurricane Ian. And then it was rescheduled, and then I got a bunch of stuff going on that I'll inform you of later. I put an offer in on a house, I'm selling a house. There's just a lot of stuff going on. So I was not able to participate in the last tournament. So you're never 100% mathematically eliminated from these things, but I'm pretty much out of the any kind of running for the TOC or anything, just because yeah, I've missed a couple events and I haven't been performing well. But so the good news is the pressure is off, so hopefully we can put a couple fish in the boat, make a little bit of showing of it, and just have a good time. All right, that's me talking. I got about 5 minutes until line's in, and I'll be checking back in with you. Let's get to it. All right, guys, 15 and a half. Hopefully you can see that, 15 and a half. All right, not a skunk. Let's get him back in the water. All right, a 10-incher. Well, I'm 2 hours in, and I caught one initially, and I've been struggling ever since, and caught a 10-incher fish. Not going to help the cause. Let's get him back in the water. Well, guys, midday update. Things are not going well. I don't know what's going on fishing wise. I wish I could say that I figured something out. I don't know. I'm just floundering around. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I go large, like long periods where it's like the Dead Sea, where I don't even see anything on the graph, and then I'll find a big ball of them, and I just can't get them to bite. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but regardless, I'm not catching them. I have only caught two today. One was a 15, one was a 10, so I only have one scoreable fish for the day. It's one of those things where, you know, if you're not catching fish, you gotta do something different. So I am moving from where I am. Maybe a change of scenery will improve my fortunes. I don't know what it is. Everybody talks about fall and how great the fall bite and fall fishing. Just on a personal note, fall is my least favorite time of year to fish. I've always heard legends of this great fall bite that occurs. I've yet never seen it. I don't know if I'm just out on the wrong days or if I don't know what I'm doing in the fall, but I will take summer and winter over fall any day. Today is an illustration why. I think in the dog days of summer I could have caught more than what I've got right now, but that's where we stand. Again, I'm just gonna make a move and Try to find something different than something that looks different than what I've got right now, but stay tuned. What's that? Well, I've been sucking the place up. I've been fishing all day. It's my third one, but only second scoreable one. Well, that's the thing. It's weird. I've been out here. I'll go the longest stretches, and it's like the Dead Sea. I mean, I don't see nothing, and then I'll see a giant ball of them, and they're there. I just can't get them to bite. I mean, I see them down there. I'm like, what the heck's going on?
It's crazy right now. I think about 8 different pumpkins.
Yeah, it's crowded today. All right, guys. Only my second scoreable fish of the day. 13 and a half. Man, it's tough. All right, we're gonna get him back in the water. Not gonna help the cause. Not gonna help. All right. Woo. All right, guys. 15 and a quarter. Look at him. It's not a bad little spot there. All right, that's my third scoreable one. Let's get him back in the water. All right, just an 11. Still trying to find my fourth. Let's get him back in the water. Well, after I moved, I'm getting bites, but they're all like this. So I like at least catching fish, so that's an upgrade over what I was doing before. But I would like to have at least one more one to fill out my limit, but it's not looking good. Let's get him back in the water. What the heck? The fish jumped back into the boat. Let's get him back in the water again. All right, guys, 1 hour remaining. It's not looking good. Oh my God, I moved, you know, earlier I couldn't find any fish, so I moved, and now I found the fish, but they're like all 10 inches big. So I don't know, I'm catching fish, but they're all like really small. Hopefully I can find one decent one in the mix, but 1 hour. Let me get back to it. False alarm. Oh my God. Yes. Whew. Oh my God, that's my limit. That is my limit, guys. Holy cow. All right, guys, with 45 minutes remaining, caught my final scoreable fish for the day. Heck yeah, 16 and a half. That looks like it would be a lot bigger than 16 and a half, but it's not. 16 and a half. All right, let's get him back in the water. Well, guys, it is 3 o'clock. That is lines out. And thus we conclude whatever event this is, the Carolina Clash from QCKBF on Lake Norman. Man, it was, I don't know, it goes back to, I don't know how to fish in the fall. Fall is my least favorite time to fish. I know a lot of people love it. It's not really my bag because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here, because I've never really experienced a great fall bite. But today was tough. I actually came into this thinking it was going to be a pretty action-packed day. It being, you know, windy and overcast for most of the day, but man, my bites were few and far between. I had to downgrade to a drop shot just to catch a couple. I mean, all the little fish I was catching were all on that drop shot, but it was I mean, I was catching a lot of dinks and I just could not come up with any size at all. And I barely got a limit, you know, just right there in the final hour. Got one on a spinnerbait. I think that was just dumb luck, because I really wasn't even working it. I just kind of cast and then went to reel and it was already there. So yeah, I was able to scrounge up a very, very small limit. I don't know where that'll put me. It's probably, you know, middle-ish of the pack. But anyways, if you'd like to know anything about what I did today, the lures, the launch, or anything else, you can look down in the description box. I'm going to put some additional information down there. But while you're there, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. The channel, it is updated every week with new fishing content and new fishing adventures. So I'll be seeing you next week. This is Josh, and this is Abide Fishing. What the heck? Fish jumped back into the boat. Let's get him back in the water again.